Yeah, for the past 6-7 years we've been to Cape Town, and we really wanted to do something different to explore the world.
My dream trip is pretty much this.
Discovering new places, beautiful places, that's the main goal for this trip.
They're really into competition, both of them, and I'm not. With a different mindset, I can loosen them up a little bit.
After getting off the boat, we didn't really have a plan. We still had a week in Panama, and out of the blue we got an invitation to go to Nitro City. And I've heard about this place through the Nitro Circus on TV, you know, and I was like, let's go. And arriving at this spot, it was just such a contrast between the boat and here, you know. Here you have internet, good food, there's beautiful rooms, and it's pretty luxurious.
We got invited to the Nitro City, and that was just the best invitation I've ever got. Travis Pastrana, the motocross guy from Red Bull, and some other guys, they opened up this whole resort. They don't have any rules or anything. You can pretty much do whatever you want. And that's nice.
Man pull or pull up is pretty much, you have the kite and you get a rope and you get pulled into the wind by a jet ski or a boat. Yeah, I'm gonna be driving the jet ski for Nick, and yeah, I think I'm gonna be more nervous than him. I think I have to drag him up there, and you know, I'm excited about it as well. If you fall down from probably 60 meters on the water, the water is like pretty much like concrete. I think everybody that fell down from about 3-4 meters knows how hard it is. Well, imagine if you fall from 60 meters. That could be lethal, I think. Worst case scenario is if he's all the way up there and something snaps, but you know, we're just double checking all the gear and it should be fine.
If your steering line, for example, snaps, your kite is going to pull to one side, and you're pretty much going to hang as high as the kite, and you're just going to accelerate down and hit the water, and hopefully that's not going to happen, because I don't really want a friend to die.
There's a riot in my backyard, but I can hear what they say. Why is everybody shouting? I hope I'm only dreaming. Oh, can you hear the siren?
I think we got probably up to, I would say, about 50-60 meters. He was underwater and swimming back to the beach. He was like with his feet up, and then one of the guys here, local guys from the hotel, said like, okay, that's a stingray. So we run to him, and you know, we took him out of the water, and he was having a lot of pain, and you know, a stingray hurts like hell.
If you knew the end is nigh, would you still be here tonight? Don't you worry about your TV. This is never gonna happen.
We put his feet in a bucket of hot water, and yeah, after that he was slowly getting better.
Drop the beat.
Nitro City is so unique because you can basically do any extreme sport you can imagine. You can go skydiving, there's a sick motorbike track here, you can go kite surfing in front of the resort, and down the street from Nitro City there's a pretty good kiting spot. It's a lagoon, which is perfect flat water, so it's great for freestyle.
Give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in.
Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise.
I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. And I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in.
No.
Papa, don't you fence me in.
When I was writing it, I just thought about doing something really simple, a small jump or whatever. And then Yuri came out and he just popped one of the hardest tricks that you can do. It was just insane how he did it with so much style still.
I had a lot of speed and I hit my nose on the side of the pool, and I jumped out of my foot straps and I just barely made it over the chairs and over the concrete, and I landed on the grass, and and then I was just like, okay, that's it, done.
Yeah, I did one session in the morning, super early. Sometimes you have these sessions that everything just comes together. I don't know what it is. It's just, sometimes you have your day and sometimes you just don't. And there's not really a thing you can change about it, but that day it seemed like everything was just going my way. I was feeling good and I was focused, and I just pretty much landed every trick I did, and that felt really good. That was a nice session.
think he really needed that private session so he could do his own stuff. I get a bit more disfocused when I'm kiting with other guys, and I think Kevin, he's the same. When he's kiting by himself, he's really like pretty much landing every trick.
We're coming for your mind, we're coming for your brain. We're coming in the night, we're coming here to stay. We're bringing something out, something you can't explain. We're bringing something that you can't break. I can't deny that oh so many tried, but they got left behind, silence and unsatisfied. I'm coming for your daughters, their virginities. Nobody here to stop us, cause we got illa beats. We got them stinking feet, sweaty socks up in the sneakers, jumping, spitting, rocking in your city streets. Ain't got no condoms in the pockets, being non-stop and cherry popping. What's up, chef in the scene?
Who got the biggest toys? And then your boy feel it. Who got the better life? Making your guy feel it.
Good morning, Mr. Jacobson.
Good morning, girls.
In a place like this, a lot of people come and visit, you know, and there's gonna be girls with huge silicone teeth jumping up and down, and they're making a TV show for Playboy TV, and the show's called Badass, and those chicks do crazy stuff. They fire guns and they jump out of airplanes, and I think we're gonna take them kiting, and it's gonna be pretty exciting.
Let's see how they do under pressure.
I try to hit it hard. Give me a reason. This ain't no heart attack. No
Professional what?
Give me a reason to cool you down.
Oh my god, that's a good one.
Explanation. I'm gonna lift you to upper ground. A great occasion. I try to hit it hard. Give me a reason. This ain't no heart attack. No moderation. Give me a reason to cool you down. An explanation. I'm gonna lift you to upper ground. A great occasion.
When you're on a trip like this with a couple of friends, it's a total different feeling than when you're just by yourself or you know somewhere training for the next season. And it's yeah, it's a good way to relax as well. It's more about having fun and doing nice things than only focusing on training. But still, in the end, you just push each other as well, and you still get a lot of training done.
Sometimes you arrive at a spot and it's just not really happening, you know? The wind is not how you like it, or the conditions are just not perfect. Then I saw Yuri go out and he pretty much had the worst session until now. And then all of a sudden, yeah, it kind of changed, you know? Yuri started to do some jumps, some big jumps, and I was like, oh, maybe I should also go out, you know? Maybe just have a fun session. And it ended up being the funnest session until now.
The whole session was not about competing against each other to show off or who can do the best trick and stuff. Both Kevin and Yuri just loosened up really like full on. They've been so competitive on the whole trip, and then all of a sudden we're just really playing around. It was actually really nice to achieve that goal. That was one of my main goals with this trip.
Quiet heart, it's a quiet